The hydrological cycle, also known as the water cycle, is the source and the end of water resources essential for human survival. The survival depends on the balance between evaporation of water in the atmosphere, clouds forming, and precipitation of water back into various water reservoirs such as rivers, lakes, and the ground. When one takes into account that less than 1% of the water on Earth can be used by the entire human population, coupled with the reality of a growing human population, we begin to have a more somber appreciation for the magnitude and seriousness of the water issue brought about by climate change. One of the most impacted regions by the imbalance in the water cycle is Africa. My focus will be Mount Kilimanjaro and the many people that depend on its water-generating ecosystems. Three trends are played out in Mount Kilimanjaro that we see happening all over the planet due to the climate change. Increasingly hot and dry conditions, depletion of its glaciers, and the loss of trees. All three trends have a direct impact on water resources in this region. Because of the heightened hot and dry conditions, the mountain has experienced higher amounts of wildfires which have destroyed many of its forests and trees. Forest vegetation is an essential part of the hydrological cycle because they capture and trap the moisture from the air and transport it to the ground and to the surface water sources. Kilimanjaro's forests and trees supply water to much of East Africa's waters, such as the Pangani, Tanzania's largest river. However, with the loss of forests, the water supply is drastically depleting, leaving many rivers dry and people without water for drinking, crop growth, or manufacturing. Furthermore, about 80% of the mountain's iconic glaciers have been lost since 1990s. This creates a significant positive feedback in which less albedo is present, leading to increased warming of the atmosphere and the subsequent effects. Effects such as increased drought and reduced precipitation, which is already being felt by the regions surrounding the mountain. Therefore, one of the ways proposed by the international community to mitigate these threats to the water supply in this region is to reforest the mountain.